There have been big aeroplanes before, and they weren't a success. This is the Brabazon of 1949. Designed to carry 100 passengers across the Atlantic, it had great trouble getting off the ground. Then there was the Princess flying boat, lovely to look at, but it needed a lot of water, and what if the water was too rough to take off? When the A380 was first announced, it was said that it was so big it could have a bar, showers, a casino, a bowling alley, a creche and a hairdressing salon. It hasn't happened. All those features add weight that could be better spent on seats for fare-paying passengers. 9 airlines have so far ordered it. The 380 is said to be cleaner, greener, quieter and cheaper to run than a Boeing 747. As fuel efficient as a small family car, burning 2.9 litres of fuel per passenger for every 100 kilometres. It's a brave venture, but one which yet has to prove itself. The truth is that the Airbus is so big and so heavy, it cannot use every airport in the world. So is the future in very big aircraft, or smaller ones carrying maybe 300 passengers, which can use any airport, not necessarily the major hubs. Boeing says that Airbus has got it wrong. The future, they say, is this, the Boeing 787.
Standing right next to you here on the inboard station is a HARM. It's an anti-radiation missile. Next over on the wingtips here, the newest missile in the inventory that we have. It's called an AIM-9X. It's the follow-on to the AIM-9 Lima and Mike variation of the Sidewinder. It's got a much longer range and much more maneuverable than the older variation of the Sidewinder. A couple of noticeable differences: the fins are much smaller, as you'll see, and the missile overall is a little bit lighter and a little bit more sleek on the wingtips there.
This is Edwards Air Force Base on the edge of the Mojave Desert. Here, among the tumbleweed and saltbush, a strange new aircraft is being tested. An aircraft that flew all the way from California to Adelaide without a pilot. It can fly the Pacific without refueling, a distance of 13,000 kilometres. It can go to an altitude of 60,000 feet. And the pilot, well, there isn't one. So you don't have to salute it, you don't have to feed it, you don't have to pay it, and it never needs to sleep. It is, of course, the remarkable Global Hawk. For the past 2 years, it's been on trial in Australia. Before that, in 2001, a Global Hawk flew non-stop from the USA to the RAAF base at Edinburgh in South Australia. The first pilotless aircraft to cross the Pacific Ocean, handle up to 3 C-17s. The C-17 can fly a long way, but it doesn't need a long runway. It can carry a complete mobile hospital, an Abrams tank or a Chinook helicopter. Linda Corbould has been in the RAAF for 26 years and previously flew the turboprop-powered C-130 Hercules.
The C-130H, the green C-130s you see around Australia, carry 6 military pallets, where the Globemaster will carry 18. So that's about 3 times as much. Weight-wise, it's about 4 times as much. C-130 carries about 40,000 pounds of cargo. We can carry over 160,000 pounds of cargo.
Okay, back it out. Doors are closed, I'm going under for a look. Clear.
The Lightning II comes in 3 versions: a conventional aircraft, a naval version to operate from aircraft carriers, and a short takeoff and vertical landing version which can hover like the Harrier jump jet. The Harrier was a notoriously difficult plane to fly, and many pilots were killed just learning to fly it. The jump jet version of the JSF is said to be more user-friendly.